So, Cheeks, tell me what you think we should do for the next Real Talk segment.
Well, Lion, I was thinking about
Lucky.
stress now.
And yes.
We'll come out from boy.
Oh, God. We'll go on into short
One
self.
from here now.
Yes, people, it's your boy Lion.
And a girl Chika J.
And what we talking about today, Cheeks?
Yes. So today we are talking about stress. You know, in life, everybody has some kind of stress. Is either stress at home, stress at work, stress you get an accident on your way to wherever it is you're going, something.
So we're talking about stress as it pertains to weight loss and how stress can inhibit your weight loss, fat loss goals.
Yeah, or it can encourage weight gain. Yeah?
So where should we start? What is stress?
Alright. So stress is basically something that offsets your imbalance in hormones. So what it does, it increases your cortisol level and of course a sense of adrenaline. So you know the fight or flight response, that is basically what happens in whatever situation affects you drastically.
So cortisol is the hormone that tries to replace the sugar that was burnt off. The human body cannot hold on to a lot of sugar, so it always is placed in your liver for emergencies. So the flight or flight response is based upon emergency. We need to escape from this tiger because it's coming to kill us, and so that is what you call flight or fight. So stress is basically that, like an emergency. It's something that you want to get away from. Who wants to be around stress? So in the end, when thinking about addressing fat and body fat, cortisol plays that
a very important role in how you maintain, gain or lose weight.
Insulin as well, right? So your insulin goes up. It pushes the sugar into the cell in order for it to run away, to sprint, to do what you need to do. Yes? And when we have prolonged cortisol levels, what that does, it starts to break down proteins because you have already spent your sugar.
And what happens now is it have the link between cortisol level and sugar cravings, because normally people really they survive off of sugar. They don't know how to survive off of fat. So of course now you're going to crave for something sweet.
And cravings come because the body is trying to put back the sugar that it has lost from the liver, because it needs that emergency response. And what tends to happen is that we go over because the body wants to store as much as it can for survival purposes.
So now it becomes a vicious cycle where now in a stressful situation, some persons may overcome stress in a short period of time, and for some persons it is prolonged, it is lasting, it's never ending. So of course that cycle, you're still stressed out, you're going to crave more of the sugary stuff, you're going to eat more, and
so what are some of the things we can do to ease the stress?
Alright, so what we can do to ease the stress is exercise. But here the thing, if it's still stressed out, your metabolism is going to be low. It is going to drop all the way down and you won't feel like exercising. So you want to look for an exercise that you enjoy doing that would not increase your cortisol level but really decrease it so you could function at your best capacity.
So people, we need to understand, firstly, when we're going about dealing with body fat, we need to understand that we can't engage in exercises that raises our cortisol levels. The higher the intensity, the higher your cortisol. Now, if I am a very avid believer in high intensity workouts, but bear in mind, high intensity interval must be done in short bursts. The longer you carry on high intensity, is the higher your cortisol levels are going to be. And if you're not at that place, if you really just want to lose some fat and you're not fit enough, do not go down that path. Yes, you use low intensity,
such as walking,
and relax. Put on some music. What are some of the forms of relaxation we could use to combat cortisol?
So yoga is considered one exercise, right? But not everybody enjoys yoga, but yoga is supposed to be something that is very relaxing. You know, it encourages breath, you know, deep breathing. And meditation is another thing that you can do. You can read books. So if you're like me and I love reading books, no stress there. Yes, you can read books. You can, as Lion said just now, listen to music.
That's my vibe.
Listen to music. You put on the music, you dance. You can dance as well. So whatever release positive things there. I said dance.
She does wine though.
Well, wine, whatever it is. So if you put on a soca, you put on a dancehall, and you feel like splitting, whatever it is to relieve your stress. Things that are enjoyable to you. Not drinking alcohol, because some people like doing that, but not that, because that is going to increase cortisol and insulin.
Yeah. Now, we are basic and conventional raw nutrition. Remember to subscribe. Hit the link in the meantime while you're listening. Right? We want to bring information. You can prove our information, you can test the information. But information is what we are about. Now, simple process. You never realize you're going for a little jog and you're out of breath. All of us just get out of breath at some point. Some people might jog for longer than some, but at some point in time you're gonna go out of breath. The reason why you're out of breath is because you're switching from aerobic to anaerobic. Right? You burn fat, you oxidize fat based upon how much oxygen you can breathe in. So you see the breathing? Once your breath is continuous without you huffing and puffing, then the majority of your energy source is from fat because of the intensity. If you go from walking to sprinting, now you have gone from aerobic to anaerobic. And any exercise in the gym, I don't care what the trainer says, I don't care what anybody else says. Once you begin to lose oxygen, you are switching from aerobic to anaerobic. And anaerobic means that you're starting to burn more sugar than fat.
Yeah. So when you finish your workout, sometimes depends on it, you're huffing and puffing, and then you want to replace that sugar. You're going to go home and overeat. Right? We don't want that.
Right. So in closing,
we like to say, try your best not to be stressed. Yeah, so whatever it is, everybody gets stressed at some point in time of your life, but you don't want to prolong that stress. So look for a positive way to relieve your stress and do that. Don't let anybody stress you out.
And before we leave, remember, once you're huffing and puffing, so you might see somebody walking and then you'll see somebody sprinting, or you might see somebody running. The person who's running burns more energy per unit of time, but they can't keep it up for an hour. When you're walking at a pace that you could control, you could go an hour, you could go an hour and a half, you could even go for 2 hours. That person can't sprint for 2 hours. So bear in mind, if you really want to get to the fat stores, the longer you stay in low intensity, the better. Remember to subscribe
and hit the notification bell
for all your dietary tips and tricks. No BS. It's your boy Lion
and your girl Chika J. Real talk. Don't forget to leave a comment or suggestion.
We gone.